No, I know. It's just like, what, we're going to do this every week? I mean, like, who in the hell would watch this? What? Wait. We're on right now? Hey, everybody. Carl Carlton here again. Welcome to the first episode, very first, BHL Weekly. This week, we look back at BHL Season 2 Draft Day. The Certified Beauticians GM, Joey Watland, was lucky enough to win the draft lottery. Come to think of it, it was lucky that Dave Weston and Kyle Busch won the next two picks after the three of those dummies were the bottom three of the league last year. What a disastrous year in Season 1 for the guys. So, let's keep this draft review civil, people. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So what I'm going to do is go through each team's best pick and the worst. And that's going to be the fun part. Now keep in mind that just because a pick might be your worst doesn't mean that that player's bad. It's just a reflection of where he probably should have been picked. Average draft position, who knows? Maybe it's even my preference. I'm wearing a Philly jersey. What do you think? So, in many drafts, there's players picked ahead of where they should, and on the flip side, it's way under where they should be too sometimes, and that's just where the value is. Let's start with Mr. First Overall, Joey Watland in the Certified Beauticians. Picked up in the 8th round, Bengals wide receiver A.J. Green is coming off a missing season due to injury. But the season before, he put up solid numbers. He was one of the best wide receivers in the league. But he's due for a bounce-back season. He has a rookie QB, Joe Burrow, who was first overall in the NFL draft. So you don't think he's going to come in and be real exciting? I'm pretty sure he will be. But what was Joey thinking? Picking Zach Ertz in the 2nd round. Now listen, I'm an Eagles fan, but you probably could have picked him a few rounds later. I think he got on the caboose of a tight end picking spree and reached up and grabbed Ertz. So, no foul there. He's an Eagle. I just probably think I would have picked him a few rounds later. Boy, oh boy, let's get ready for this one. East Weston, North Southerners GM, Dave Weston absolutely shocked the draft world when he selected tight end Rob Gronkowski right before Ertz in the 2nd round. Okay, let's get this straight. Gronk, he's coming off a season where he didn't play. But you know what? Guy's still ripped. He's still in shape. But this was the biggest reach of the draft. Probably could have got him in round 10 or 11, but you know what? It might pay off. Tom Brady's back with them. Tampa Bay got the connection. Maybe it'll pay off for the Southerners. Dave's best pick came in the 9th round. He snagged rookie running back J.K. Dobbins of the Baltimore Ravens. He's playing behind Mark Ingram. It's a high-flying Ravens team led by Lamar Jackson. It's a perfect scenario for Dobbins to take on the lead role at one point during the year and thrive. So great pick by Dave. Weapon X Mercenaries GM Kyle Busch selected running back Josh Jacobs in the 3rd round. The 3rd round. He was supposed to go 9th overall if you look at average draft position. What a steal. But, looking on the flip side, the Mercs decided DJ Chark was a great pick in the 7th round, which leaves me a few questions. We now bring in GM Kyle Busch of the Mercenaries. Kyle, what happened out there?
Well, yeah, we just got to get pucks deep and just play our game out there, we just can't be worrying about what the other guys are doing out there. We can only focus on our game. Just stick to our game. We should be fine.
Yeah, I was talking about selecting DJ Chark in the 7th round. What do you got to say about that?
Oh, no, absolutely. Just taking quick shifts and laying the lumber. Just got to stay out of the box in the second period. Just keep our feet moving.
Yeah, no, I get that, Kyle. But does it concern you that Chark's QB is Gardner Minshew, of all people?
All I know is he's got a better mustache than you pigeon.
You know what? Go and hang up on this clown. Amy Malenfant, the GM of the Halloween Town Skellingtons, made a bold pick in the 1st round, taking stud QB Patrick Mahomes. Now, I know what you're thinking. This was her best pick, right? Nope. It isn't. A QB that high is a risk in any draft, so hopefully Patty's a stud again this season to make the pick worth it. Probably could have got him the next round, but if she thought that's what's going to win our championship, you go for it, Amy. Her best pick was very, very obvious. It was Miles Sanders. Again, Philadelphia Eagle. But he was rated to go 10th overall. Amy grabbed him at 24th overall. Talk about value for a running back that catches a lot of passes. It's perfect for a points per reception league, which is exactly what we're in here. Moving on, Pam Rasico, the GM of the Mad Hatters of Cheshire, selected Cooper Kupp in round 5. It amazes me that this guy slid this low. Kupp always had good games last year for the Rams, and I think he was rated way too low. The Mad Hatters took advantage of this. The next round, the Mad Hatters selected Raheem Mostert of the 49ers. Relatively high pick for a running back without a proven pedigree, and he's 28 years old. He is Cheshire's 2nd running back, so Pan's going to have to hope he performs. Moving on, the Ferguson City Crazy Cat Ladies might have had the deepest cut of a pick I have ever seen, selecting Akeem Hines. I don't even know who this guy is. He's the third-string running back from the Indianapolis Colts. Now, I'm not sure what Andrea was thinking here, but I guarantee you Hines was on that printed list of players she was picking from. But her best pick, QB Kyler Murray. Even though we can't see over the offensive line because he's only this tall, Murray's an explosive runner. He just might be Lamar Jackson 2.0. He even has a new weapon in DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best wide receivers in the league. Another team, the Molly Mavericks, GM Morgan Gerard, decided that picking Eric Ebron was a good idea, when the guy has feet for hands that are covered in butter. Picking the next line usually works out since they aren't in Detroit anymore, but Ebron was a little bit of a reach here. But talk about a master plan. Morgan selected both Dolphins running backs, Matt Breida and Jordan Howard. With stroke of genius, hoping that the Dolphins have a bounce back year, she's got both their running backs. One of them gets hurt, who cares? Still got a starter. The Diagon Alley Chocolate Frogs GM, Christina Ward. She was definitely under the Confundus spell when she picked QB Josh Allen in the 4th round, when Kyler Murray, Deshaun Jackson, Drew Brees, Carson Wentz, there he is. They were all available. Clearly, she thinks the Bills are going to have a tremendous season under Allen. File this pick under value. Aaron Jones of the Packers in the 3rd round. He was meant to go in the early 2nd. Playing behind Aaron Rodgers never hurt anybody, so this might be the magical potion on the way to a championship for Miss Wardo. It's the defending champs time. Shannon Danaher, the GM of the Hawkins Demogorgons, must have been in the upside down though when she selected James Conner of the Steelers. Conner had a great season replacing Le'Veon Bell a few years ago, but injuries derailed his season last year. The Demogorgons had a great selection though, and shocked the room, taking George Kittle of the higher-rated Travis Kelce. When asked about the pick, Shannon said, and I quote, "I won the year last year with this guy, so back off!" Okay, lady, I don't need you cracking my neck with your mind and getting a nosebleed. Finally, the Steamboat Willies and GM Brittany Chapman picked tight end Mark Andrews of the Ravens in the 5th round. An insane value pick for the 3rd best tight end in the league, who somehow went 5th in this draft. But get this, last season, Chappie had both Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. This year, for quarterback, I think she got, let me check. Dak Prescott of the Cowboys. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm wearing a Philly jersey, so I can't take the Cowboys seriously. Honestly though, Dak's a pretty good QB. I hope he sucks because I like Philly. In all seriousness though, what a fun draft day. We saw a championship banner raised to the rafters. We had like 28 bags of chips, and we got to see Dave try to draft Ronald Jones 3 times. It was awesome. Even after everything we just broke down this whole video, none of it matters. Nothing matters, except what happens after week 1. See y'all then.